Welcome to episode 98 of Chess TV. Today is the 23rd of December. Christmas is in just 2 days, and the next time I see you, it will have passed. Actually, I never see you. I only speak to you, but that's all right. Today is Funday Monday. On Tuesday, as usual, the challenge today is batteries, which is a lame challenge. The goal is to line up your rooks and queens together into what we chess players call a battery, or queen and bishop for a weaker battery. Obviously, not a lot of people participated because it's kind of hard to get a battery, and it's not that rewarding in most positions, but every now and then you get a battery that you're really happy about, that really just controls an open file really well or crushes on a diagonal. So we're going to try to do some of those things today. That's the goal. Let's not talk anymore. Let's go play chess. Here we are on lichess.org, observing live Chess TV. So glad I'm living. Get out of King of the Hill. Real time, 2 minutes, 1 second added. Rated game, 1500, 1450. We better move that down. You know why? Because there's all those people who are rated 1499 who ought to be included. Okay. We're looking at chess. So how are we going to make a battery? So what we need to do here is line up some things. So we'll put the bishop here. Check this out. Check this out. We're going to see how bad this is. It's all queenside all the time. Merry Christmas Eve to you, Zamatar PS3. Thank you for sending me that message. I appreciate. This is a battery I learned from another viewer. It's very strong, as you can see, because it's a battery. You've got the queen bishop batterying this way. Hi-ya! I look forward to... And then another queen rook battery this way. So the downside is like it's dyingly dumb. However, it's batteries. So, oh, did you guys see what I missed? I could have crushed him. Oh, I wish I had take that back and do that. Bishop takes g2 would have been so strong before that knight came out. Oh well, finish developing. See what I can do with this battery. It's very powerful. Look how well I'm controlling this e4 square. Very, very well. I want you to look because it'll validate me a little bit. It'll make me valid. Hello to Bandy2005. Thanks for tuning in. What's this knight doing? Nothing good. Let's kick it away. Oh look, the knight can't go anywhere. So I'm really excited for this battery to do something, which will require... Okay, it's time. Yeah! Look at that power right there. Queen and bishop diagonal. This is the essence of Funday Monday. Playing weird and succeeding because of it. Or usually failing, I have to admit. I mean, I don't deserve to be crushing his king in this manner, but check out this. That's like doing the splits all the way across the board. Queen A8 defending bishop A1. H. That's a letter. H1. Very strong. How does he even defend? Oh, that way. Well, I want to start using my battery on the A file here. It'll be difficult. Well, I can't checkmate him, so I guess I'll slide out a little further. I mean, it's definitely a liability to have that bishop way down there. Definitely. My queen has to stay on this diagonal just to defend it. It's kind of difficult, so I'll be better off without it. Without the liabilities, what I mean by that. This knight's not doing anything. Next time I do this, definitely want my knight to be cooler. Here. Maybe if he takes, I can take with knight. Did I yawn? Oh, sorry about that. Look at that battery. In this case, not quite a battery, but still crushing. Taking a free piece. Queen rook rook is called Alekin's gun. However, you did not spell Alekin correctly. Zamatar, it's spelled like this. Alec Hines gun. Take back proposition sent. That's a difficult one. My opponent does all these things. Whoa, all the things. I'm going to decline that and accept that. Let's give him a take back because he needs one. Let's do another take back. And now it's your turn. And we're almost out of time. So we'll just run Me Too Dawn out of time as penalty for moving his knight where my bishop can take it. Alekin's gun is queen followed by rook, followed by rook, followed by pain on the file. It's a very strong way to control a file. There's really no stronger way. It's not like if you get your king down there, then it's stronger, because it's not. Whoops. Now I need to take back because somebody kept the pre-move on the books, and I blame... Come on. I asked for a take back. Is he not going to give me a take back? Take back proposition declined. Total troll on the internet. This guy deserves to lose with his face falling off. How does he not give me a take back? How does he? How does he do that? The pre-move is a bug in the website. Okay? Okay? Okay, guys? I'm really shocked by the bad manners of Me Too Dawn. Absolutely shocking. I'm going to have to run him out of time. Wow, Me Too Dawn. I cannot believe. Cannot believe. Oh, you know what your problem is, Me Too Dawn? Oh, I'm typing wow to you right now. Wow. 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 He needs to go in settings and change always promote to queen on, which is the up direction, because he needs to always promote to queen. What he did there is he pushed his pawn to a8, and instead of made it move really fast, it was dialogue box. Would you like a bishop? And while he was selecting his queen, he ran out of time. Lucky for me, guys, you just tuning in missed some ultimate pain. This guy moves his knight somewhere for free. I mean, he moves his knight here, and I'm like, oh, free knight. So I take it in green. Delicious. He asks for a take back. I give him the take back, right? We're back to the previous position. He makes another move, and a bug in the website pre-moves my queen to that square. It was totally bugged. I could not see the pre-move coming. It was invisible. Underneath the chessboard, it came over, was like, boing. I'm a queen and I moved to e4. It was not good for me. And then the guy declines a take back and tries to beat me. This guy has the manners of a skunk. I cannot believe it. Wow. But my battery was pretty strong. What do you think? It's pretty good. Let's try it again this time. This time, do something more with the file batter. I mean, the queen and bishop was good, but let's get the queen and rook doing something. So I think I need to go 2 squares so that the queen that's here and the rook that's here can really go this direction. 1 square just didn't cut it. So knight this way. You know what I mean? It's going to be stronger this time. Don't boot my knight. Don't boot it. Don't boot it. Ah, thank you. I'm loving this opening. So strong, so powerful. Yes. Can he even defend anything? No, nothing can be defended. Oh, he's trying to defend. Should I just let my knights get kicked around? I mean, really? Is it that smart? I don't know. I don't know. Let's try it. I have 3 attacker. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Capsburger has a message even I don't understand with my amazing intellect. And the message is, ooh man, didn't recognize you listening to Ronald Jenkins, alphanumeric. He's awesome, disorganized fun, you know. Well, I think you could be benefited by punctuation there, Capsburger, if you perhaps used capital letters every now and then, and perhaps a comma. That would improve your writing somewhat. I highly recommend such things. This isn't working. My queen and rook are still stymied. Let's get this out of the way. Here. Oh, my battery's ready to engage. Battery engage! Is this 2 in a row where my queen and bishop just rock the chessboard? It looks like it. Oops, my rook is under attack. I didn't notice that part. But that's optional noticing. Not required. That's NR, not required. What are we doing? Losing a rook. That wasn't so good. But if I saved the rook, I would have gotten forked. See, guys, if I'd moved my rook up, then in red, it would have just been pain for me. So I'm so glad that I didn't save my rook. Much better this way. I like your capital letters there, Katzberger. Much better. Much better. I didn't know that I listened to Ronald Jenkins either. It's a mystery to both of us. Blocked in my battery, so I need to lever it open again right over here. Could just do that for a moment. push this pawn, open up this attack. This could work. No, it's not going to work. It's very weak. Very weak. Whoa. Look what that's happening down there. Whoops. Whoops. Do you see that? Whoa, it's like Magic Windows 7. That's pretty cool. I'm so glad I tried that out. Down a rook. What can we do? Push, and then opens things up. My precious. Nothing good happens. Drinking from blue water today. The blue represents the color blue, which is blue, the same color as blue. Everything has meaning on Chess with TV, even the word meaning, which means meaning. The knight is back. Hello, knight. Welcome to B4. You seem to have been here before. Get it? He's been here before. Wow, so clever. Much think. I'll capture this way. Oh, this is gonna hurt. No, that was dumb. Uh-oh. Oh, that was really dumb. Can he checkmate me? I don't know, probably. If I move my knight, then queen comes down to f2 and it hurts. 1 second a move is being added every move. 1 second a move is being added every move. That makes sense. And so I will not run out of time, but on the other hand, I'll run out of chess pieces, which is almost as bad. Queen e5 looks pretty strong. How do I even... I guess I run. Oh, that'll work. 2 seconds. I'm up to 3 seconds. New haircut? Asks Capsburger. Great question, Caps. Great question. 1 second. Out of time. I deserve that. Son of Sonovovic. That's what that says right there. Sonovovic beat me at chess. What went wrong? Something about my queen and rook and bishop down there. If we analyze that game, I blame the battery. Because if you look at this brilliancy, the knight, the first time that I went to b4, that was the smart time. What am I supposed to do? My rook under attack. And if I save it, then my pawn under attack. This is tough. This battery style is very difficult. Let's look at one of viewer games. Let's look at a game where a viewer used this exact strategy in order to do the same thing I did. Let's see if he does any better. Knight f3, e6, b3. Okay, so yes, Lefian Kettle. Let's see what he does differently. a3. Okay. Does this look familiar, guys? This is the viewer doing it right. I'm just trying to make it up, not that good. Okay, so one thing is the knight's on d2 doesn't get in the way. I was moving my knight over here on, yeah, that square was worse. Okay, another thing is that, black played b5. That's going to help, because when you push here, you can make something happen like, you know, queen your pawn in the zigzag. I don't know. Guys, we got a message from Ornikar. It says, hi there, I just added some support for simuls. That support. That. That's a great idea. You guys know what a simul is? That's where you play multiple chess games at the same time. Mind blown. I can't wait to do that on Chess with TV with the new support added by Ornikar. This looks like chess, but he just blocked off his batteries. I mean, these do not look like successful batteries to me. Do you enjoy? Yeah, that's not what I meant to draw. It's a frown face with a beard. Yeah, that's a cat. It looks like a cat to me. Back to the chess. Yeah, that's all blocked in. That's all blocked in. I guess I'm better than this viewer after all. Just play simultaneous games and you'll see it appears as Ornikar. I can't wait to do that. Okay. Oh, this is good. Guys, rewind. I want to see this happen again. Okay, so black is like, I'm doing nothing, and white is like, I'm opening up my battery pack, and batteries are not included. E4. This is tearing up at the center. Black needs to castle. Or should I say black needs to have already castled, because it's very danger in the center. There seems to be a straight moving piece straight across from his king. There's always danger. Always danger. If there's a straight moving piece across from something valuable, for example, a rook, let's say only straight moving piece, across from your king or your queen also. Those are dangerous situations. You need to keep eyes on those situations when you're playing chess games. Don't just think, oh, there's a pawn in the way, I'm fine. You're not fine. You never know when that pawn is going to up and leave your valuable piece in the lurch. So as you can see right here, pawn takes, knight takes, and there is danger. Takes. Look at that. The queen's under attack, discovered check, attack diagonal, and on the file. Take that knight with the discovered check. Look at that. The bishop goes this way, uncovering an attack from the rook this way, and I can draw arrows on the internet. King over, check again, and black resigns. That is a powerful battery. But that was not because of the battery. I mean, the guy built his battery this way, and it just points into a wall. But the other battery turned out to be quite powerful. Black should have castled in this game, like on move 2, and instead he did not ever. So that's a problem. So there's an interesting. I can't wait for the new support. So what we should do now is click Teams on the top of the screen. For you new viewers, did you guys know there's like a Chess with TV team for the team people among you? Above here where you can't see, it says play games, trading tournaments, players, teams. And you click teams, and then you're like all teams, and you type TV. Now the TV search has been polluted by UDH TV, who has 1 members, and Tokyo Line Alliance, which has double that number of members. And then of course Chess with TV with 179 members. That's the team you want to join. So click teams, click all teams, click Chess with TV, and click join, which is somewhere in this area. Then Chess with TV forums. Create a new topic. We need to have, whoops, I do not need to use those buttons. Simul, let's have a simul. Wow. So we're going to have a simul. When is it going to be? That's a great question. When should it be? I think it should be during the day. How about the normal time of Chess with TV? Great. Okay, should it be this Saturday? No, because that's like Christmas weekend for all the United Statesians. Well, what about the one after that? That's New Year's Day, Easian. Maybe that's when it should be, though. Yes, 2 weeks away on Saturday, which is going to be January 3rd. Jan 3. Okay, we'll switch back to the screen. You can see I've typed Jan 3. So if you want to play against ChessWiz at the same time other people are playing against ChessWiz, here's what you need to do. The things I said. Go to Teams, blah, blah, blah. You'll find that new thread that I'll post right after the stream, or maybe at the end of the stream, and then you'll type in there and be like, I'm typing on the internet and it says I want to join this simul, which you should do. Then I'll make sure to add you in the simul, otherwise I'll totally ignore you. Let's play more battery chess. The Rook and Pawn is now hosting me for 7 viewers. Let's see. The Rook and Pawn is now hosting me for 7 viewers. Hi, Rook and Pawn. You sound like a boring endgame to me. I don't want to play you. Oops, I forgot my batteries. I don't know what it means to be hosting for 7 viewers, but I'm also in a Russian defense, so I don't have any time. Get it? Get it? Because I'm Russian. D4. Black's down 2 moves already. This is good. Oh, look at that. People can watch that. Look at this new thing. Once the simul has started, people can watch the whole thing on lechess.org. It's a French website. Block that check. Let's go back here. /ChessWiz/playing. Oh, that's like my website. ChessWiz playing 1. Okay, I want to browse there, but maybe not during this chess game. But that's when I have to browse there. So let's try it in this window. Profile, new tab, profile, /ChessWiz/playing. And we are at ChessWiz/playing. And down here it shows what I'm playing, which is this chess game. I better go play it, because I'm a player from another layer. Here we go, rookie 1. Let's build some batteries. Ooh. Should I F3 or should I G4? Or maybe I should H5. I need to crack this thing. I don't have a battery yet, and that's in violation of the Funday Monday. That's why we're not having any fun, guys. I violated it. Oh, trade knights? Nah. I'm going to build a battery coming right up. Yeah, bishops don't move like that? Okay, I'll take with the pawn. Check again. This guy keeps checking me. This is like the first time this game. Should I move over and get my queen forked? Or should I go this way? Or maybe I should block with the bishop. Yeah, block with the bishop. brings things out. Bring move there. When there's a simul started, people can watch the whole thing. It will show mini boards when there's a simul in progress. So there's a simultaneous exhibition, guys, on January 3rd. You can all beat me at the same time. Doesn't that sound fun? Isn't that a free night? Who cares about batteries when you've got a free night? I'll take the free night. I checked it, and it was still fully charged. Speaking of the battery. Marakiv says, "Hi Viz, if you have a minute, will you look at a 960 game of me?" Sure, I'll look at you, Marakiv. Why don't you send me that game in the chat and I'll look at it? That'd be a lot of fun. I like fun. Let's do it. Send it right over. You haven't sent it yet. Wow, internet is slow. Probably the message of me saying that hasn't even arrived at his computer. I blame Netflix. They're clogging up the internet with all their movies. Okay, this is problematic. I neglected my battery, and now this is what I've got myself into. You see that king over there? It's pinning. It's partaking in a pin. And so let's say, for example, I want to get out of this. So first I guard the rook, and then I move over, and then what happens? In green, checkmate. So I need to be careful. Be careful. I will move here though, and then what will I do? I need to get out of the pin. Oh, ouch. How can I even help myself? I can't help myself. No, I'll just go checkmate him. I'll checkmate him with a battery. Double A. Marekif says he's weak and trash talker. That's a great combination. Sounds a lot like Chess Whiz. Okay, take my rook. Take it. Take my rook. Because I only have 12 seconds. I'm certainly going to lose on time. Non-Solimosi. I'm going to. Non-Solimosi, that's his name over there. Okay. I built a battery. I have mission accomplished. Do not block my battery. Do not. I think I should be ready with h4. h4, h5, h6, and checkmate. It's going to happen before I lose everything over on the queen side, because I'm kind of ignoring it. And there's somebody rampaging through my pieces. A female royalty member of Alaska Airlines credit card, obviously. She's collecting the miles down here. Wow, you're a royalty member. Member of the royalty. I knew you would play that. And I had h4 ready to go. Come on. I'm doing my plan, and what are you doing? Nothing. Uh-oh. Take the knight so I can escape. I need my bishop for other things. Ooh, delicious. Was that battery a success? I don't know. You can't checkmate me. Oh, I have 1 second. Oh no, that was a bad move. Oh, funny, you're gonna run out of time. That's very interesting. I'm not cracking these pawns very well, am I? He's built a fortress. Ha! Yeah, that worked. Take it. Take my pawn, otherwise you'll lose. I'm obviously going to promote. What is happening? 3 seconds. He has a lot of pawns. This is the rook and pawn endgame. I'm cursed by Mr. Rook and Pawn. Check. Okay, I'm going to promote here. Yes, I win on time. This is perfect endgame skill. Look at how he built a house in diagonals. This is pretty nice, actually. I had only one pawn, so I won with it. Get it? One. Of course. It makes perfect sense. Okay. Garo says, how are you so good? I'm just going to read that as how are you? I'm great. How are you so good, Garo? Now let's go to the website of lichess.org and look at that, guys. Look at that guy's game. Here it comes. It says Anon versus Anon in... Okay, here's his 960 game. He asked me to watch it, so I'm going to watch it. Here we go. I hope there's batteries in it. Ooh. That's weird. I mean, you don't usually trade bishops on move 2. I mean, it's not usually possible. Ooh, interesting. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, but bring out your pieces next and right now. Oh, very good, very good. Interesting. Get that queen, a little bit of poofed. Or is it luft? Uh-oh. A little bit slow. A little bit slow over here. Whoops, I didn't mean to use tab, but now I want to use tab. These two pawns have advanced. I guess I'm stating the obvious. But your other things haven't really gotten out. I think you might have been better spent on those moves, castling the king, and focusing on the knights and bishops. In the beginning of a game, in a chess game, you move your knights and bishops and center pawns and castle. Same thing in chess 960. There's really no reason to play b3 because all it does is release the q. Now you don't need your q yet because it's the opening. So instead of b3, you would play something that gets you further along in your other purposefulnesses. And here's the problem now. You're going to get... Oh, you can't get for it. Well, you should have castled. See, you're moving the same thing twice. You've moved this knight already this way, and now you've moved it this way. You want to use your whole army, and you're moving one knight, which is okay, but it's not as good. So, bad moves are okay. They're just not as good. Queen out. I want to see castling. Oh, queenside, very cool. Very cool. I want to see d4 next. Oh! It's like you're just... It's like I'm looking over there and it says d4 next, so I say that's what I want. Except it's not really that. Ooh, throw away the knight, so lose the knight and take with a knight. I love your center. It's so lovely. It's shaped like a... I'm not going to say what that's shaped like, but it's nice. d5. Okay, so his king is in the center. It feels like you should just roll down there like with a steamroller and just crush him. But he could castle suddenly, and you're not really sure which way he's going to go. Probably queen side, though, since the king side is all completely open. Guro says in the chat, I'm want to buy a chess set. You are? You are want to buy a chess set? That's very interesting. Any suggestion? Hey, everyone. Give suggestion to Guro. Because I don't know what to suggest, but there's many smart people watching right now with brains, and they'll use their brains to tell you. Okay, 94. I love this. I love this structure. Unfortunately, aren't you down a pawn? What happened? Rewind, 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 rewind. He takes a pawn. Oh, then you take that pawn back. It's quite even. Okay, I love your position. You're just winning. You're just better. You know what I mean? Better. Knight back. Yeah, you've got more space. Oh, what is all this? I think this might not be a sound sacrifice. It might be an unsound sacrifice. Which is the other kind, because the pawn could, the bishop could. Interesting. Are you just bragging here, Mr. Whoever it was that sent me this game, Marakif? Are you just like, look at this awesome game of mine? Because this is, oh yeah, because it was just a trade, interestingly, but you lost your center. So when you're playing this cool move, this check, it's like check. You need a plan. You need to say, okay, if he does this, I'm definitely doing this way, right? And if he's doing this, is this good too? Now, if he takes with pawn, then you crush him, right? You take with this and bleh, up this line with your battery. By the way, guys, this is a battery. Pretty nice, round on Funday Monday. But if he takes with bishop, what are you going to do? Well, obviously going to capture the bishop back this way, back in red, Christmas colors, red and green. And then, you know he's going to push his pawn. You just know he's going to do this. And that's what happens in the game. So before you move your knight in with check, you should think, do I want that? Do I want that lump of coal in my stocking? Do I want knight d6, pawn e6, close it up? And whatever it is, e6, d6. I got them backwards. And the answer, I think, is no, because your center used to be strong and cool, and now it's all bifurcated, which is a word. Yeah, this has become worse now. Your center was cool, but look at all these pawns. Look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawns, and they're all circled by red ovals. They're all ovaled by red circles. They're all on white squares, which is the same as your bishop. That means the bishop might be a bad bishop, especially the center ones here. We'll go with blue. These here are the ones that are important. These aren't that important because they're off to the side of the board. But the center ones are the same color as your bishop, which means it's a bad bishop. And there's like a hole here and a hole here potentially. Yeah, f4 could fix that hole. But anyway, there's some black squares you can't guard with your bishop, and the knight could cause you problems there. So it turns out I think 96 isn't that strong, even though it's a cool check, because you didn't checkmate him. You just lost your center a little bit. Now he's castling. f4. I love that move. Really good. Prepare the center a little bit. Knight comes around. Double up the rooks. Dancing a little bit. f5. Oh, I don't know about f5. I guess you might say I want to protect d6. But your center goes from powerful. I mean, look at this. This pawn attacks here and here, and this pawn attacks here and here. So you've built like a fence of lattice pawn attacknesses. So you're attacking all these squares really well. After this move, well then look at that. Oops, hole here, oops, hole here. Things that you aren't attacking and can't attack, and his pawns create good outposts for those squares. So those are spots, okay, you can attack g5 because your h pawn can come in. I don't know, I'm giving bad advice, but I'm giving advice, that's the point. So you're actually weakening your center a little bit. Oops, I clicked the wrong button with my mouse. Okay. This is exciting though. I love the battery that you made. Trade of rooks, knight in, rook over, knight up, queen over, rook over, queen in. Ooh. Checkmate. You are just boasting. Whoever sent me this game, whoever you are, is just showing off. Look at this chess game where I just checkmated him. Look at it. That's what you're saying. Unfortunately, black cannot avoid the checkmate. He can only resign, which he did right here. Black resigns. King in checkmate. That's kind of cool. You know, I didn't see that coming. It was made possible by the pawn I criticized here on e6. Definitely a chin stroker of a game. Thanks for sharing that game. It was definitely interesting. Worthy of Funday Monday, by the way, because you got your rook and queen doubled up on the d file and almost opened it up, and instead it just got so closed that the queen and rook were doing nothing. That was a battery. That's eligible right there. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's go play another chess game. I can't spend all my time watching your games. That was pleasant, though. Thanks for sending that in. How about another game of chess? A Zhao says, Saglende Hans. I'm here for the first time. I'm here for the 98th time. And my one and only question is, and then a space and then a colon. Oh, no, a colon and then a space. I got those backwards. How am I going to make my battery this game? He says, I'm playing Alexander Grishchuk from 1322. He's an old man by now. Please, can anyone say if this awesome freaking guy is sending here forever? Sending here. I'm thinking that's not your native language. I'm not sending anywhere. Should I go queenside battery again? Yes, I should, because it's Funday Monday. Here comes the battery. You guys have seen this before. For those of you just tuning in, this is Funday Monday on Tuesday, as it always is. We're taking the challenge as. Today, the challenge is batteries, which is things lined up in a line. In this case, look at that. Queen and bishop ready to plow through this direction. Queen and rook going up this way. It's batteries. Unfortunately, we've learned it doesn't guard c2 very well. This is the second game in a row where c2 is crushed, and we've got a problem. Houston, so we're going to slide back here and defend it. This is poor, this structure here, because this pawn right here is blocked by the bishop. It cannot advance, and the bishop is acting like a pawn, because it's guarding this like a pawn should, and it's guarding this like a pawn that moves backwards would, and it's not being a bishop very much, so it's not very good. Okay, I'll trade. Okay, anything else in the chat? Pawn, knight, king, 3. I don't understand you. Avoids checkmate, loses rook. I'll avoid your checkmate. Casting, sorry, streaming, whatever. I love him. Oh, thank you, Siglandi Hans. I love you too. In a manly sort of way. In an appropriately manly sort of way. Oh, it looks like Juju is ready for a ban. Oh, ban user. You have banned Juju. I just did that for fun. I'm like, his name's Juju? That sounds like juice, which could be construed inappropriately. So I'll ban you. He got banned. Whoever not, whoever knew, whoever something. Chess could be so much fun. I am playing chess. My battery has really failed now. I don't think you're supposed to line up the queen and rook in a diagonal battery. Something about the rook's inability to move diagonally weakens that battery. Ooh, I'm glad he didn't play knight f3 right there. That would have, instead of taking my rook, that would have really been powerful. I think the real Alexander Grishchuk would have found that move. Probably playing a phony check. Losing my d pawn now. Not that I ever wanted it. Boy, I'm not a big fan of this queen a1, rook a2, bishop b2 strategy. It definitely leaves something to be desired, and that something is winning. The chess game leaves that to be desired, and I'm desiring it right now. So let's see if I can use the g file to checkmate him. You never try like a tournament, right? Yes, I try tournaments all the time. In fact, next episode 99, we're going to try a tournament. We're going to play in the weekly let's Let's take a look. I have 45 seconds. Let's go look. Tournaments. I click tournaments at the top of the screen way up there. And then I scroll down here and it says monthly Bullet Arena Saturday at 8 a.m. That's my time zone, guys. This tournament right here, join. I've joined it and I'm 4 days ahead of myself. I'm playing in that tournament in 4 days and I'm going to stream the whole thing. That's 36 minutes ago. On Saturday. So look at your clock. Okay, if you're on YouTube, then ignore your clock. If you're on YouTube, then just think 4 p.m. UTC converted to my local time zone, go! And if you can figure that out, then you will perhaps be able to tune into the live broadcast, which you failed this time because you're on YouTube. By the way, for those of you not on YouTube, you can go on YouTube and see the previous episodes, including the ones previous to this episode. Exclusively those, actually. You can't see the ones previous to the other episode. Maybe you can. I don't know. Anyway, everything but episode 2 is on there. You can't see episode 2, so don't even try. Missing a rook, extra bishop. How do I win? 10 seconds left. This is problematic. Guess I'll take an open file. That's what the book said. D6, D7. Oh. Ha! Take my thing. I want you to. And I'm going to take your thing. Trade of pawns. My cool C pawn for his backwards D pawn. That wasn't a good trade. Oh, I don't want to lose my queen. This is not good, guys. This is like textbook bad. Open the textbook, it's bad. What do I do? I know. H3, king, H2. This will work. Oh, he wants to know about worldwide tournaments. He doesn't care about the bullet tournament. He wants to know if I ever... If I ever play, like, over-the-board tournaments. Yes! And you know what I do with them? I do this consistently. Lose at tournaments. So I don't play them very much. Obviously, who likes to lose? But really, those slow tournaments, it's like they just won't run out of time. I hang my rook just like in real life, but then nothing happens. Oops, how about that move? Check. Is he gonna... I lose. And he got 481 points. I think that wasn't my best choice. That move right there. Let's analyze. Let's get computer analysis on this. Computer, what do you think of Queen C3 check? Was that strong? Here's the plan. He moves up here, I take his queen. He recaptures, and I win his rook. See those red lines? They represent my plan. Computer says it was a mistake. Mate in 9. Checkmate is now unavoidable. Your checkmate is now unavoidable. Looks like it's a mate in 9 if I move that. The only problem is it's me getting checkmated. But as you can see, all these minus signs here, -2, -1, -2 to the right of the chess moves, those represent black winning. And I'm not black, so in more ways than one, I'm a failure. Oh, this is good, though. Let me move my face out of the way. No, over there. It says, that's the right direction? No. Over there, it says -27.3. I've never seen anyone more behind than 27.3 pawns behind. This is a number of pawns. Have you ever been behind 27.3 pawns? Well, I was, and it didn't feel very good. You don't even have that many pawns. I mean, if you lose your queen, that's 9, and your 2 rooks, that's 19, and your 2 bishops, that's 26. So you got to be ahead most of the army in order to be ahead 27.3. That's impressive. That is impressive. For those of you just tuning in, we are doing a simultaneous exhibition on January 3rd. Excited for that. Shout out to myself, Chess Whiz Rocks. Actually not. We're going to fight this guy again, but this time it's going to be different. I'm going to play a real chess opening. Alekin's defense. You know why? Because Alekin's gun is a battery. So I'll just keep moving this knight till we win. Here we go. 3 times ought to be enough for anyone. Bill Gates did not say that. Just drinking some blue water here. Oh, what if he takes me and my knight has to move? I better block in my own bishop so I can stop that threat. I don't see the batteries coming through yet. I'll build a little battery on the C file. I won't do much, but I'll build it. Garo likes my shirt. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's a shirt. It covers my chest, which is great because I don't really want my chest uncovered. Oh, I seem to be blocking the chessboard. Oh, oops, sorry. Oh, am I in the way? You know what? I can just do that. I can be in the way, but there we go. So look at this. I built a battery right here. It's pretty nice. I didn't quite circle it properly. Oh, that's better. There's my battery. Nice. It doesn't point at anything, but it is a battery. So I qualify. Sorry about my face, guys. I apologize for my face. Is that enough? Are you happy now? Okay. Take the knight over. Open up my battery pack. And then notice that it's like expires in 2021. Oh no, these batteries are going to expire. Maybe I shouldn't have bought the 1,000 pack. Why do they sell so many batteries in one pack? I don't think the people who put that many batteries in a pack are watching the stream. Otherwise, they would tell me. Be like, oh, that's me. I put 1,000 batteries in. I'm sorry, I accidentally put in 2, and I messed up accidentally 1,000. It was a simple mistake. Please forgive me. No. Okay. This battery's not working, though. I mean, leading with the queen is always asking for trouble. Always. Here or here? Yeah, here. Yeah. It's not very good, but I don't want to get crushed on this file. My queen needs to be ready to get out of the way. Knight c4 was nice. Knight c4 was better. The knight c4 was a lot. I should have played knight c4. What was I thinking? Knight c4. No pawns could even drive it away, except for now when there's all these pawns on b3 that could drive it away. Let's get that pawn on b3 out of the way so I can use knight c4. Question in chat, very interesting. Would ask what these numbers are, like 1902. What does that mean? Is that like my identifier to tell me which prisoner I am? Yeah, that's pretty much right. Oh, he's trying to checkmate me, and I'm itching to checkmate him. He is gonna checkmate me, guys. Uh-oh. Look at that. He can even fly his rook up with rook f3, rook h3 if he wants to. But it's hard to checkmate ChessWiz, as you're about to learn. You can't checkmate me. I'll just play king f9. What's going on? I took a knight. Oh, he's coming to checkmate me. Oh is my favorite letter. Bishop here, does that work, guys? It hangs my thing there, but then he can't reach me over there. It's like my number's disconnected and he can't reach me. I think it'll work. Yeah, I knew you'd do that. You fell in my trap. It's a trap. Admiral Akbar is misquoted constantly because people use the wrong voice tone. And now my battery reaps its full benefit. I couldn't move over. I have to defend the knight. And I spent all that time thinking about that knight. Oh, my poor knight. If I move, I'll lose it. So those 5 seconds were in honor of my knight b6. I don't want to lose that knight, so I invested my time. Uh-oh. I give up on the knight. It's over for that knight. I don't even care about it. In one move, I decided that the knight should not survive. There are more important things on the board, like that free rook. That's a queen. I don't have time to identify my pieces. Pre-move there. I'm winning now. Yes. I just have to move very, 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 very quickly, and I'll win easily. Oh, there's a free rook over there. Ah. I got pinned. Ah. 2 seconds. Don't trap me. Trap yourself. Ha! This is a good spot for my knight. See, he can't attack it or anything. I have 1 pawn left, and I'll use it to checkmate him. Whoa! No, I should have moved that way. Oh, we're moving back. Okay. Oh, this is so hard. I need to get my bishop here. Check. Now what do I do? Can I win? Can I draw? I'll run him out of time. Out of time, Monty. I win. Whew, that was a difficult endgame. Did you guys see that attack? Only ChessWiz could have avoided that attack with f6, queen d8, queen d7, which didn't make any sense, hanging the knight and winning. Do I deserve to win this? I want to ask the computer for analysis on this one. Request a computer analysis, please. This is the spinner that represents knowledge coming to you. I wonder about this endgame. Can he win? He has 3 pawns for the piece. His king could go over to the other side of the board, I suppose, but he would lose his pawn. His bishop cannot do anything. Okay, maybe his... No. Whoa. Oh, that was cool. Okay, can you see that better? Interesting. Interesting. His bishop could come here, guarding this square. But even if he pushed, I mean, my king just sits there, right? And it can't promote any further. The computer says black is ahead by half a pawn. How do you win by half a pawn? Okay, we're at the end of the game and you're ahead by half a pawn, so you win. No, you can't checkmate with half a pawn. But that's actually what it says. Let me move my face away, like far away. Like I'll just move it way over here. Then I'll use the left arrow to move it even further. Okay, there we go. Now I'm out of the way and you can see the moves. Bishop d3, check. Oh, see, it says advantage 0. That means no one's ahead. There's 0 advantages. But it doesn't say I made a mistake. It just says no one wins. So it's a draw. That's what that means. Good. And let's see if white had a killing checkmate up here. Look at that. White's ahead. I just like to see who's ahead. Nobody's ahead. Lots of mistakes being made. White's ahead. White's way ahead. Oh, and rook fc1, then it's a draw again. Oh, what a mistake. Skewering me and using up all my time trying to save my knight. And then I made a mistake. I should have played queen d7. What? But I lose my knight. What happens then here? What if that, guys? Anyone see? You remember this position? I remember it. It's very vivid in my memory. Do I check him this way? If he takes my knight, what do I even do? Is that what I do? Counterattack! Bring my rooks in and everything? Is that what happens? Check, 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 check. Rook in, check, checkmate. Is that why he can't take that? Because the computer says he should trade. Like this. And then it's all peaceful. Trades and knight a8 for the win, right? But white is still ahead. No. And it says it's a tie game. 0. Computer's so confused. Queen d8, now white's ahead. Bishop takes. Now white's ahead less. I think that pin should make white ahead more. And then I just get out of there. And look. Oh, white is ahead 0.6. But after I blunder my knight, white is ahead 0.7. Oh, I gave away some advantage. So he just takes the knight, right? Oh, he blunders super big. -6. -6. -19. Has anyone ever seen that? Yes, we saw -27 earlier. Ooh, 19. So why is it that I went from 19 to 5.9? What did I do wrong? The best move was f5. No. The best move was queen g4 check. Oh yeah, remember when I lost my queen? That was a mistake. Yeah, should have played like that. Remember that? My queen and my king and everything were lined up with his king and his rook. That did hurt. Now I remember better and it hurt. Okay, so let's move that face over there to the king side. And what should happen next? We have another viewer game to view, so let's view that viewer game. Here we go to the viewer game view. E4, C5. Everything lined up? No, everything is not lined up. Resize the window. Everything's lined up now. Bishop c4. This is not how to play Sicilian, but this is the viewer who always plays knight g5 like this. And then he just tries to attack no matter what. Opening, no matter what he's thinking. He's thinking knight g5. He's thinking attack. Let's see if he plays it this game. So far it looks like a Sicilian, but you haven't seen the best yet. Oh, that wasn't the best. Lost a pawn. See, this really annoys me, guys. People who go a6, b5, and then they're like, oh, I guess I'll move my pawn a little more and win you. That also annoys me, people who say they win you, because I'm not the prize. I'm your opponent. b4 is so annoying, and you lose your center even though you worked so hard. Oh, I really am annoyed. And look at that. He loses his pawn. So now black is winning. I don't even have computer analysis, though, so I don't know for sure. But it looks like black is winning, although he hasn't castled. His king is in the center. He hasn't moved any pawn to let his bishop. He's like 3 moves away from safety. Meanwhile, white has some open lines of attack. So that's probably what white is loving right now. Queen g4, h5, very delicate, very dangerous. f4, let's bring some levers in. No, c3, take. This is fizzling out. I think black's okay. Oh, you could take g7 now. Rather open it up. Queen side. Okay, this could get spicy right here. Check, king over. Hey, can you attack this? Where's the battery? Oh, the battery's still coming. Take. Okay, so that was a worsening. Like a downgrade for the pawn structure. These two pawns, guys, I'm going to emphasize this again. Look how awesome they are. This one attacks this way. This one attacks this way. Beautiful pawn lattice of strength in this blue area. B for blue. Blue area of the board. See that? Capture this way. This is not what you're trying to do. Pawn doing nothing. Pawn. Okay, so they are attacking these squares over here. These happy face squares. That's good. That's good. The downside is, okay, why am I telling you? Everybody knows doubled pawns are bad, right? Even the internet knows doubled pawns are bad. But let me tell you why. Because you don't want to be defending your pawns. You want to be checkmating him. So in this position, this pawn has nothing defending it except cool pieces that want to be checkmating. See, bishops and rooks and queens. They don't like to defend pawns. They like to checkmate. And this pawn here, nothing defending it. And nothing can except cool pieces. The problem is actually that pawns can't defend these pawns. And that's why doubled pawns are bad. Well, that's why isolated pawns are bad. And it's a similar problem. When you've got doubled isolated pawns, it's like twice as bad. F6, bishop back. Oh, he's building a battery. Oh, this is interesting. We're in an endgame, and there's still all the powerful pieces on the board, so it's not a very safe endgame. And there's 6 pawns against 5, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 pawns against 5? Counted those double pawns as 1 pawn. Who wouldn't? Better for black, but he's still trying to recombobulate himself. Yes! Alekin's gun created! And just in time before it got captured, too. Look at that. Look at that brilliancy. Rook CD2 building Alekin's gun-ish thing. This rook is kind of a little far out for Alekin's gun. Usually you just put them all close together. But that's 3 pieces in a line moving the same direction. That is a battery and the purpose of Funday Monday. Congratulations, viewer Anonymous. This is actually played by Anonymous against Anonymous. So congratulations, Anonymous. You win an Anonymous prize. Alekin's gun. Hi, obviously. And so what happens in the rest of the endgame? Well, those center pawns are gone now. You know why. They were doubled isolated pawns. They deserve to die. Whoa! Things are getting cool. Look at that. All of a sudden. Check. Oh, this is, oh, yeah. Look at that. King F1 forced to then skewer the queen. Yep, eat the queen. So Rook has to block. Why not block with a queen, though? Is that better? Because now you're in a bad pin. I think this is a 1-minute game. Oh no, 2 minutes with 1 second added. Casual bullet game. But in this position, it actually says, behind my face, right back there, it says, timeout, white is victorious. So that's the end. Interestingly, black is still winning by 1 pawn, which is going to become a queen here after he gets it to the back of the board. So that was interesting. The cool part about that game was that knight g5 was never played. There were 2 interesting parts. One, when black played b4 and annoyed the snot out of me because the center pawn was lost even though white worked so hard to keep it. And the second cool thing was obviously when the rook, and queen formed Alekin's gun for about half a move before the rook was captured. Great. So we're going to finish off the show with some chess. What a shocking surprise. Play, create a game, but we're going to make it fast, like really fast, like 1 second per move, and you don't start with any time. Let's do that. Good luck, opponents. This game won't be long. It'll be a bit like the monkey's tail after its intercourse with the lawnmower. That means a discussion, a social intercourse with the lawnmower. It had a conversation with the lawnmower. Rematch. Why are you playing me in... Why? You really want to be white? Is that the problem? Oh, I aborted. I guess we should play again where I'm white. Oh, I guess not. This red arrow means I'm out of here. Wow. I don't know. Who was ruder? Him or me acting like him? We were both rude. That was too bad. Guess we'll have to find an opponent who doesn't abort this game right here against Shervirov. I don't know how to say that. Okay, fast chess. Don't even need pieces in this game. You just move fast. Yeah, take. I'll move back here for safety. Just in case a pawn shows up on f6, which it did, so wonder if we can get a battery this game. I think I can get a battery. Let's line up a queen and bishop battery and then checkmate him with it. Yeah, that seems to work. Yes, it's working great. Let's checkmate him. See how I fenced him in with my rook fence? Bring him there. Oh, nice. But you still have trouble. Still have trouble. Ah, this is weird. How am I not winning yet? What a game. My knight is trapped. And now he's winning. Nice, battery. Blocked you. I'm fighting a knight. I'm no longer fighting a knight. I stopped fighting a knight around the time that I took it for free. 5 seconds. Oh, this is a great chess game. Now I block off the second battery with the pawn guarded by a pawn, which is, by the way, what pawns should be guarded by. And I pretty much win. Carefully. Yes, very good, very good. Oh, can I fit there? No, so let's trade rooks. Blah, this'll work. No, that's a bad choice. You should have at least taken my pawn, but I've got more pawns, lots of them, so I can see why you would resign. Good game, Shaverov. Good game. Good game. Thanks for the game. That was fun. I love the batteries. Queen and bishop battery checkmating, and then rooks coming down to my king. Of course, they can do nothing because my pawns guarded my pawns like they should. Thanks for tuning in, guys. The broadcast is only an hour long, which is why it's ending now. It started an hour ago. Yeah. But next episode, as you can see right down there, is every Tuesday, Saturdays, which means Saturday. On Saturday, we're going to play in the bullet tournament, the monthly bullet tournament on mychess.org. If you want to play against ChessWiz, you just join that tournament, and random chance might mean that you don't play me, because that's the way tournaments go. You basically get paired randomly, and you might miss me. But you might get to play me, which would mean I get a point, you lose. Maybe. We might draw. We might draw. Then after that is Funday Monday next week. You know what we're going to do next week? It's episode 100, exactly 100. I am super excited. But I'm better talk fast because you guys are disconnecting right now while I talk, which is a little rude. So wait for me to finish my sentence, which is comma, colon, semicolon. Funday Monday next week is actually we're going to play Go because there's this really cool website where you can play Go on the internet. It's a board game like chess, and I'll teach you guys what Go is all about, and it won't be chess, so we'll just have to say Chess with TV Go version because I'm a Go player also, so that'll be interesting. Learn a new board game next Tuesday for fun. I've never done that. In 100 episodes, we've just played chess for 100 episodes. So this, well, 99. So this will be interesting and different. This Funday Monday, you don't need to participate because you don't know how to play Go, so just forget about that. Then in the next time, right? Microphone. Saturday is the bullet tournament. Tuesday is the interesting Go episode. And then the next Saturday is a simultaneous exhibition. For those of you just tuning in, didn't see the middle part where I talked about that. You click Teams up here, which is off the screen. Then you click All Teams over here. Then you go Search TV. And then, ChessWiz TV. And then if you scroll down here, right here is going to be a post that says Simultaneous Exhibition. You click there and you sign up. And you could play against me at the same time other people are playing against me, which gives you a high chance of beating me because I really can't focus on two things at once. But I'm excited for that. So that's January 3rd, Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, and 4 p.m. GMT. Thanks for watching.